Hollow Productions video. Thanks for clicking. We're back again with Scarlet Hollow, and now we're in Chapter 3, and now let it be said, this is the first time I'm going into Chapter 3. Episode 3, I guess they already are called episodes. So, we're going to be doing this together, I think, to my memory. Because I had played through the first two before. We already did. Continue. I got you. And once again, I did this last episode. I will be putting a timestamp for anybody who doesn't want to watch the recap. But for anybody who happens upon this episode first, we're going to let this play through. But I won't be reading the text. I will just be letting it play and giving it decent little times while I maybe give us some recap. Yes, give a full recap. Oh no, cool. I love this. And just a recap of episode 2. That's really cool. I do like that they have that attention to detail for this. I am just going to do the last episode's recaps on all these. If you haven't seen the first one, go just start it over. It's worth it. Promise. We're playing a very big, strong lady this time. Big, strong, and very pretty. Because in this game you have mild build variety, and we picked hot and powerful build for our lady at the very beginning. So yeah, we stayed over at our friend Stella, who's a streamer and follows cryptids around. That's what her channel's about. We stayed over at her place. And there's her friend Avery, our favorite they in the town. Our favorite they, them. And Sybil. They've been just nothing but sweet and kind to us. And I think if I remember right, we filled Avery in on what happened our first night, which, to keep it brief, we ran into a bunch of scary little things out in some woods. And thankfully, my big, strong lady took charge and took care of business. And then we met our lovely librarian of the town, Oscar. And that's Stella's friend, Kanika. I think her and her brother and I think Mother run the general store of the town. Excuse me. Dr. Kelly. She's the mother of one of their other friends, Reese, who seems to be sick with something that it seems to be something that's not going anywhere, and is the nail in the coffin. I mean, we all got a nail in our coffin. It's just how fast it's going in. Truly. His seems to be not too great. Yeah. Because, apparently he used to go out with them on their cryptid stuff, but he's declined since then. And this is Wayne, someone who, from what I can tell, has moved on. People still act like maybe that's not the case, but he's been following us and kind of giving us the creeps around town. But he also seems like the only one who's actually talking about the real stuff around here. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his place in all this is. I think he's a victim trying to maybe prevent further victims, but I don't know. No, look, none of us get to choose what we look like when we're born. I don't think any of us is going to get to really choose what we look like in a ghost form. I think we just kind of have to, go with it. And this is our librarian's daughter, who he was worried about. He hadn't heard from her all day. We saw her in the quarry that the main character's cousin owns, Tabitha. Yeah, we saw her sneaking off over a hill for some reason. We weren't sure what that was. Of course, we had to go check for Oscar's sake. And we found her running into a freaking abandoned mine shaft, which I guess wasn't abandoned enough. I guess this wasn't abandoned enough. It's one of those things where if you found a natural cave, maybe poke your head in. Sure, it might be interesting. Be careful. But if you see a place boarded up, that's literally telling you that it's dangerous. guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it. No, it didn't. Yeah, we thought that they were maybe hanging out at this old, like, abandoned mansion house situation, but nope. Nope. Crumbling mine. Yep. Yep. The follies of youth. We all got them. We all got them. They're just different ones. What's your folly? Comment down below. What's your folly of youth? Yup. And so we had to go in after that girl, because of course, we let Tabitha know just for the sake of it. You know, it just felt like the right thing to do. There's a child sneaking into your abandoned mine. But, and she wanted us to stay, but we weren't going to stay. And then we found all of these fucking kids. All these fucking kids just hanging out. Which, you know, again, it's not shade on them. It's not a kid's fault he wants to ride a bike without a helmet, you know? But, it's safer. It is safer. Go. Jesus. I like how that still jump scared me, because Tabitha's smile is just scathing. Like, that cuts through me. That cuts through me. Jesus Christ. And this is where, yeah, we learned Rosalina's dad says their house has been haunted. And that's why they've been sleeping at the library. And then, of course, kids had to go be like, screw you adults, yeah, we're gonna go deeper. It's like, okay. And then we found some fucky-wucky shit down there. Some shit that was a little fucky and a little wucky. And then me and my cousin had these huge visions. I don't know if they're gonna show them here. But that was the weird thing, was me and my cousin suddenly I had these like seizures and visions. And we almost left. Tabitha almost wanted to leave the other two in here. I wasn't having it. So we all got out alive, but not unscathed. We have a 8th grader who I think lost her right fucking foot over this shit. So, yeah. And I may have cried like a little bitch. If you want to hear that, go back to the last episode, because seeing kids hurt fucks me. Seeing kids hurt fucks me hard. But then we finally got to settle in for the night and just rest. But not without being haunted a little bit by what we saw. Because, yeah, dude, like we had to explain to an 8th grader. Mostly, like, her first fear was just that, like, am I going to die? Because, like, honestly, when you suffer your first real injury, especially with blood, it's one thing if you're not bleeding. But if you see blood, a lot of it, no matter what the injury is, your first thought is, like, am I dying? And it's like, having to explain to her, like, no, you're not dying, sweetheart. But it was rough. It was rough. Kids cut through me real fast. Kid stuff cuts through me real fast. And I'm just glad she was like alive. I can't even say safe or okay, honestly, but I'm glad she's alive. But now we can wake up. Ugh. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as your eyes flit open, ready to stop thinking about that poor little girl and her poor crushed fucking ankle. You managed to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. Not without trying. Because we dove back into that cave, y'all. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. We're definitely taking a shower. I'm not an animal. I'm a Fimbo right now. I'm not an animal. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. Like, look, if Goku bathes, which we know he does, bathe. That's my bottom line. If a character like Goku knows to bathe, bathe. The water is hot and surprisingly enough, clean. Thank goodness. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, Ooh, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. We're gonna do it. My mind is a blank slate. I think about nothing. I got to. It's the combination of both of our traits. I gotta do this one. And I really don't. Yeah, I really don't want to probably think about the rest. Yeah, honestly. Oh wow. Oh wait, no. Oh, I want to think about someone special, but I won't. We're gonna go Fimbo. Me no think about nothing. Cold, warm, water, hot. Let's see. Your mind is a blank slate. You think about nothing and finish your shower. Did I say cold? I think I did. See, it's accurate. I'm just fully in it. You're done here. But I wanted to think about Stella, because that's our crush. That's my crush. I have a crush like on Stella and Kanika, because both of them are just such great characters. And very clearly, like, the two types of folk I can hang out with easiest. Let's see. Time to start our day. We're texting Stella first. You pull out your phone to text Stella. Yeah, dude, I'm doing it. I'm flirting. We couldn't flirt that much last time. I'm flirting. Thinking about you. Thinking about you. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. That's okay. I'm also gonna text Kanika. You know, no, we're not gonna flirt with both y'all. As much as I want to, because I'm poly as hell and they're both so cute. Like, I will not do that. I will do this. I'll ask how she's holding up. She was freaked out yesterday. I'm gonna ask how she's holding up. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. That's okay. And then we're gonna look out the window. We're gonna poke out. We haven't even done that. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. What is it? I'm confused by that sentence. A different you might have been taken away by this view. Oh, a different you. Some of these sentences throw me off, y'all. I'm so sorry. Like, a different you might have been taken away by this view, drifting into fantasies about how you might have tidied it up and enjoyed tea by the fountain. Let me get a look at this view. Anything creepy, y'all? I don't see anything on initial inspection, but who knows? Who knows? But a lot has happened since you first arrived into town. Turn back. We will. We'll check the closet. We haven't even really looked into our room. It's a creepy doll. How long were you going to have slept in this room without realizing you shared the space with that doll? Hopefully it doesn't get up and move while you're not around. I'm gonna pick it up. We're a big old bimbo. We're like, hey, neat doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads property of Alexandra. Huh. Put it back and close the closet behind you. We haven't met. Wait, was that one of the... I can't remember if that was the mother or the aunt. I think it might be. We'll send one last little text out to just the group. Yeah, we're just gonna go, what's the game plan right now? That's what we're doing. Something simple. And now we're gonna finally head downstairs. You've done everything you wanted to up here. It's time to start your day. Keeping your options open. Huh. Was that just because I texted both characters like independently? I didn't flirt. Y'all saw. I didn't flirt. I did. We're friends. I'm texting. Yeah. You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Oh, and since y'all didn't see it, I learned since recently y'all wouldn't see it. I got an achievement that was just called Playing the Field for keeping my options open. That's why I'm just like, I did not flirt with Kanika. Y'all saw. Frou glares at you from her usual spot in the counter as a redheaded woman busies herself trying to tidy as best she can. Yeah, we haven't met her. Frou, I will talk to you someday. One of the things you can play is talking to animals, and I want that one so bad. Tabitha's gaze swivels from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. What? Yeah, I'm first asking that. Honestly. Or, no, I will ask. Hi, I'm Aaron. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the other person in the room first. Good morning. I'm Janie. Just here to do my little weekly cleaning. Whatever cleaning Miss Tabitha will let me do, at least. I believe it. I mean, I believe you. I could have this place looking brand new, you know. Don't go making any big renovations or making anything around or moving anything around. I like knowing where my stuff is. What is going on in this house? There's something going on here. Okie dokie. It's so nice to finally meet you. Oh, that's a comma. I paused because I thought it was a period. I just lost a little bit of footage, y'all. Sorry about that, but didn't get very far. I caught it quickly. But, we saw Janie in the diner, but like, and she was mentioning it, but we didn't like meet there. And so that's what she's referencing here. But yeah, sorry about that. Little hiccup. Oh, so she's a talker. I love her. I already love her. I'll go ahead and read us back into this. But seeing someone somewhere and meeting them face to face are two completely different things, I suppose. Thanks. Yep. All I'm trying to say is it's wonderful to finally actually meet you, and I'm so happy part of the family is here to keep Miss Tabitha company with everything that's Janie. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tabitha. I'm being too much again. Am I? Tabitha grumbles in acknowledgement. We're not gonna mess with you having ice cream. She had a rough ass day yesterday too. Like she got to keep her ankle and foot, but. Yeah, we're asking about the little girl. Any updates on Rosalina? Yeah, they had to take her foot. Yeah, dude. I mean, y'all saw the injury. Like it was a injury like that. Like that's it. Like that's it. She's lucky that's all they had to do. I don't want to hear that from you. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear that from you. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with the trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you alone here, something terrible's wound up happening, so you're coming with me. Yeah, we'll do this one. This feels more in line with my character. You're not mincing words. Yeah, take her foot. What? You'd rather I sugarcoat what happened? You'd rather say, unfortunately, they weren't able to save the leg. That kid was brave, and she was horrifically punished for it. Oh. That's how she sees it. Sparing the grisly details does her a disservice for our own comfort. Damn. See, and this is why I know Tabitha's not just like a mean bitch. Like, because I mean, most of us who end up like mean in this kind of way have reasons for it, and we got a lot more going on in our day-to-days. So I try not to give her too much grief over it. Like, damn, like that's some shit right there. Now, shall we go, or would you rather keep bombarding me with guilt for something I personally begged you not to do? What do you mean? You're... I'll meet you outside. Given your track record, if I let you out of my sight, you'd probably just disappear into the wilderness only to return in the middle of the night after burning down City Hall. If I'm lucky, you'll give me a call at some point between dousing the building in kerosene and lighting the match. Janie, lock up when you leave, please. And don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches you from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Aaron, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry you got caught up in that. I'll be praying for Oscar and poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Yeah, they are. Couldn't have happened to nicer people. Isn't that... Don't you say that when you say... I thought you... I thought you used that phrase differently. It's been nice meeting you, but I gotta bounce. We'll just move on. Bye, Janie. She's sweet. She's sweet. Look at it. Look at this kind old lady. Look at this. She's sweet. She's sweet. That's waifu material right there. All right then. Be safe out there, you two. We will, Janie. Bye. You and Tabitha walk through the doors of the estate and into her car. The ride to town is uneventful. Your cousin, unsurprisingly, more focused on the road than on making conversation. I've honestly gotten that way as I've gotten older. Like, you're driving around thousands of pounds of machinery at very fast speeds. It's hard for me to do anything else but, like, watch the road now. All right. We're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. That's it. Honestly, yeah. After everything that's happened today, or no, excuse me, the past 2 days, it's nice to just go on a freaking errand. Exactly. Wait, you were ready for me to argue, weren't you? Oh. Oh, no. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Oh, shit. I gotta go. Tabitha, I gotta go. Fine. Okay. Keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with the stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. This shit happens. I've seen this happen in so many families. Oh my god. Second child just gets to like walk around like they like they do nothing wrong. And it's not the kid's fault. I'm not even blaming Miles. That's her brother. But like I've seen literally my ex-wife grew up like that. And it's not, it's not the second kid's fault, but the first kid got raised like it was freaking Fort Knox. And it's also because it was the parents' first time, having a kid. It makes sense that they were like freaked out and overly cautious, but damn it. This is what it does. Kanika storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. Tabitha, I gotta go. Other people and their drama. If more people kept their things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. No. Also not true. Ooh. Oh no, I'm so happy they gave me this. If I was just left with this, I'd be mad. True strength is not being afraid to show when you're struggling. Literally, it's accepting fact. True strength is accepting fact, y'all. The end. The end. Being able to pick things up and put them down doesn't make you an expert on strength of character. Hey, well, if it's any news to you, Tabitha, I am not very good at that myself, but my character is. Come on already, let's go. Wait, I wanted to go talk to Kanika. Yeah, but He's there every day. And I know he comes in to see you every now and then, so. And Avery, there's our resident town they, them. I hardly think Mr. Tremaine not coming into the diner for one day is something to worry about. I don't know. It is a thing where if someone's been going to a place every day for like ever, it is a little odd. If you say so, see you around, Sybil. I don't know this Mr. Tremaine character though yet. You have a good one, dear. Oh, Tabitha, long time no see. Feels like you never make it all the way down to Main Street. Okay. Tabitha! I feel for Tabitha because I don't think she wants to be this social, but she is. Like she just doesn't know like how social. How social? What word? I'm sure it goes without saying, but I just want you to know that all of us over at the diner really feel for you. Anything you need, just let us know, okay? What? Yeah, she just doesn't know how to people. She just doesn't know how to people. Avery nods politely and then leaves without saying another word. And Avery is a class act. Who the hell was that? Oh my god. That was Avery, Tabitha, from the diner, the place that I already remember. That was Avery, Tabitha, from the diner. You know, the human being. Okay, sure. Anyways, it's not important. Good morning, Sybil. Good morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Is this new blend ready? Was I doing a voice for Sybil? I think I was, but I don't remember what it was. Of course. I'll do a little one. We'll try it. Aaron, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute. Yeah, dude, Miles, I'm sorry, Miles can eat my ass right now. Is Kanika okay? Of course, she just needs the time to cool down about the issues that's not being fixed. That will just continue to happen. Emotions are a little high considering everything that happened yesterday. She'll settle down soon enough. I'm just glad both of my little ones made it out okay. He could have died too, you know that, right? He might have just not come home yesterday. Hey. Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with a tinkling of bells. Sorry, Miles. I'm just not disinterested. I'm definitely gonna have a run where I engage further with more people, but I'm a little pissy at him right now. I try to hold everyone's perspective, but I'm a little pissy right now. I'm just gonna quietly wait. It isn't long before your thoughts are interrupted by the tinkling of bells announcing another patron. Oh, Okay, I think I am remembering that I did, play through a portion of Chapter 3, because I'm remembering this character, but I don't remember anything here, so I don't know if I even finished it. But I do remember this guy's face, so I must have been here. Or in this case, another 2 patrons. What's up, Duke? Whale! Powerful build. You've never seen the man beside Duke before, but whoever he is, he's big. If it ain't Aaron. Bo, this is Miss Scarlet's cousin. She was there with Stella that night in the woods. Oh, he's cute. It's a pleasure to meet you, miss. My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. Hope you've been faring better since all that unpleasantness. How's Birdie doing? That was his chicken, and his chicken was attacked by the little things in the woods that night. First question. Oh no. I don't think Birdie's doing too great, y'all. Oh, she's hanging in there. We managed to cut that little critter out of her and stitch her back up, but she ain't happy about her situation. Wait, y'all cut it open? We got her set up in a closet with a heat lamp. Been trying to feed her all her favorite foods, scrambled eggs and whatnot, but she ain't been too interested. At least she's not out in them woods. Oh, I got them mixed up. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I was giving Bo Duke's accent. Oh, well. Let's see. I can't believe they cut that open, though. And I can't ask about it. I bet if I was smart, I could ask about it. Rah! But my dumb character is just like, cool. Wow. Things have gotten worse. We're gonna talk about it with him. Because he saw and survived. He's seen there's weird shit here. I did hear whispers about what happened up at the mines last night. So sorry to hear about poor little Rosalina. Scarlet Hollow ain't so safe this week, it would seem. Nice seeing you, Duke. It was a pleasure running into you, Aaron. But we best get on with our shopping. Can't spend too long away from the farm with those little devils running around. Can't leave Mama all by herself up there for very long. You have a good one. Hope Scarlet Hollow treats you better from now on. Do the same. It's nice meeting you, Aaron. Please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. I imagine Johnny Bravo's voice. Way too late, but now I just imagine Johnny Bravo's voice. They shuffle into the aisles. Tabitha and Stibble are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Okay, so I think this is just our text. Still gotta make myself breakfast, meet up at the library after and figure out a plan. And then it buzzes again. Hey again, lol. I've been thinking about you too. If you want to come over for breakfast. Oh, and then it buzzes again. Somebody was busy this morning. Sliding into the DMs our way. Maybe. If you want to hang out before the library thing, I'm parked in the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. So look, y'all, normally right now, regardless of Stella's situation with me, I'd be going over to see Kanika because she was clearly upset. But I've seen this once, and I kind of just want to see some things I haven't in this run. So I'm sorry, Kanika. I already know I'm going to have one of my other runs where I'm really all in on her. So we're going to go swing by Stella's right now. We're just going to straight up leave Tabitha. Because we did. You see what we did? You see how Tabitha said we left places? And as soon as she left, took our eyes off us? We did. She's right. We do that. It doesn't take long to make your way to Stella's house. I'm yelling. Hi, Stella! You take a deep breath and yell at the top of your lungs. Hi, Stella! Your shout is immediately met by the sound of an excited Gretchen behind the door. An exhausted Stella groggily stares at you from her door. Yeah, why are you like this? Why are you shouting at me? Hey, sorry, I'm a bit of a mess. I guess I slept in a lot. Give me a minute to finish getting dressed and I can make us some breakfast. Yeah, Stella is so cute. I can't get enough. Stella talks from the other room as she changes. What are you feeling for breakfast? Pancakes, eggs, and biscuits? Maybe just a classic scramble? I also have a toaster waffles. If that's more your speed. I added an A. I also have toaster waffles. I'm gonna ask her to cook. I'm gonna ask her to cook me a spread. We're powerful build, y'all. I feel bad asking a woman I would feel bad asking anybody to cook me this much, but ask it like as a male asking a woman to do it, I would feel even worse. I'd be like, this isn't a thing. I hope it just all sounds great. That just all sounds amazing, and you're awesome. All those options sound incredible. It's like the way to my heart. What can I say? Great minds think alike. And next time, I will cook you the beef fast. Dude, oh, they gave me my favorite option of all time. If I could just write that on my forms everywhere. Can you just pick stuff for me? Like, yeah. I don't want the burden of free will. Biscuits it is then. Bet. See how fine that is? We can even make them together. Yes! Ah! Your outfit is cute! I have the biggest crush on Stella. Yeah, cute jumpsuit. You look great. 1,000%. Yeah? I'd be lying if I said I didn't pick it out just for you. What? No, you should what? This used to be my lucky getup from back when I did ghost hunting videos. Cute. Though I guess you might call it unlucky since I've never actually seen a ghost. But hey, after the past couple of nights, maybe we could use a bit of bad luck. Or the kind of bad luck where we don't find anything, of course. I don't want to jinx us. Should we start on food? I'm starving. You'll have to tell me what to do. Will do. I'm sure you'll catch on in no time. Just direct me, girl, and I will help with all the things. God, yeah, dude. Ain't that the picture of just happiness? Isn't that the picture of bliss right there? That's so cute. And fucking Gretchen. Ah, I didn't even notice she has a fucking portrait. Of course she has a portrait. Ah! Biscuits from scratch seem to intimidate a lot of people, but once you get it down, they're super quick and easy. That is true for a lot of things like that, like crepes. Crepes are a little tricky, but once you know how to do it, they're real easy. And especially, guys, I'm gonna say it, if you fuck up, you just end up with a bunch of dough that's tasty and sweet. Like, oh no, like it's not restaurant ready, but you're gonna eat it. How about you mix the butter into the dry ingredients while I get everything else ready? Dope, you got it. She hands you a bowl. You got to get in there with your hands. Just squish the butter into the flour until all the big chunks are gone. I will destroy. Rip and tear. Rip and tear. Rip and tear. Squish that mix. Squish that mix. You get to work and start kneading that mix. You elbow drop that mix. You suplex that mix. I'll get started on the gravy while you're at it. Anyway, it seems like you got an earlier start than I did today. Anything interesting happen while I was asleep? Did Tabby give you a hard time? And have you heard anything from Oscar? Oh. I'll tell her. Tabitha was planning on babysitting me all day, but I managed to slip off while she was picking up tea. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. It's been really nice spending time with you, even if a lot of it has been the two of us running into terror from the monster of the day. I'm scared to. You know, we'll ease into it. I ran into Duke and Bo at the general store this morning. Oh yeah? How are they doing? Have they run into any more ditchlings? Seems like they're doing okay. I don't want to tell her, but I feel like I have to. I haven't talked to Oscar yet, but apparently they had to amputate Rosalina's foot. Yeah. 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 And that's life. And that's the best thing you can learn to do is pivot. I baked some cookies last night after we got home. I was a little restless. I'll bring them over today. I'm not sure what else I can even do. Though, cleansing his house of its spiritual resident will probably be helpful too. Hope you haven't forgotten about our ghost hunting plans this evening. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Dude, if you don't understand that she's on eggshell, she's holding it together. So we're not about to be like, how are you holding it together? She's not really. She's not really. I'm dumb. I'm not stupid. Put that on my freaking headstone. As long as it's with you, I'm down for anything. My entire mood. My entire vibe. Where are we going? Honestly, same. It's hard to believe we've only known each other a couple days. And hey, if this is anything like any other ghost hunt I've ever been on, it'll be a much appreciated breather. Unless you count Tommy Knockers as ghosts. Or Wang. How's the squishing coming along? Eat some of the flour and butter mix. No, I can't. I think I'm done. How's this look? I kind of want to do messy but good, I think. That feels more bimbo. Stella reaches over and takes the bowl from you. Looks perfect. Now I just have to add the wet stuff and we're in business. Don't worry. I'll do the whole roll out and fold part. I know that might be intimidating. Oh, can we actually see what... I wanted to see what slippers she was wearing earlier, but I can't make out the design. I was like, I feel like those are more pug things. I just wanted to see. You wash your hands and Stella adds her milk concoction to the flour mixture, stirring a few times before turning the counter for the final steps. Our little babies are ready to go in the oven. Ah, you're awesome. And if you don't mind, I'm going to make an egg for myself while we wait. Can I have an egg too? Like, can I have an egg too? Is it okay? Of course. The more the merrier. I hope you like... Oh, I love Over Easy. Who wrote you, Stella? I'm mad at them because they are literally like pushing the buttons in my heart right now. Like, how dare you be like, I hope you like Over Easy. I love Over Easy eggs. Stella cracks an egg into a fresh pan and gets back to work on the stove. Thanks for coming over, by the way. It gets lonely here sometimes. Yeah. Seems like you and Kanika don't hang out much anymore. Yeah, we kept up while she was away at school, but now that she's back, she's so busy with the store. It's really not fair that she had to put her whole life on hold. It's been nice hanging out with her more the past couple of days, though, even if I wish the circumstances were better. Yeah, I'm gonna ask. Yeah, we're gonna just do this. We're not gonna... no, I will say this, because Tabitha is, like, legitimately a deliberate jerk. I mean, she's probably like that with everyone, but still, I'm sorry. I don't think that's true. She's distant, sure, and kind of terse, but I think that's just her way of joshing with me. Like the whole banned from the mind thing, she's so funny. I know you think it's funny, but I'm not so sure. Because that's the thing. Like, it isn't your place to tell someone else what their relationship with another human being should look like. It's fine to, like, air out your concerns, which I think is that you're concerned about a friend. But trying to tell them that, like, your assertions are more important, I don't know. You know, I'm not so sure, but she treats everyone like that. I'm just more persistent. Thank God. That's what I need in somebody right there. Persistency. If everyone backed off when Tabitha acted prickly around them, she'd be entirely cut off from the rest of the world. If everyone I met that left me after my first panic attack, I wouldn't have any friends. So, what exactly is your history with my cousin? Yeah, let's get to the bottom of that. Okay, I guess I can spill the beans. I suppose you could say we kind of dated. Really? It was never really official, and she might tell it a little differently. But as far as I'm concerned, that was my first relationship. Not that she's my type or anything. Honestly, that's a lot closer to you. Oh, go on. Go on. I mean, we've been flirting. I think that's there if I was like a dude. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just asked why they split. I wish I knew. You just kind of stopped after high school. I guess we didn't see each other every day, and she was always busy at the mine, so there wasn't much of a chance to hang out anymore. Life be like that. I wish we could have stayed friends, like actual friends. I could have used someone like her after the big accident. Kanika was at school already, Reese was sick, and Tabitha wouldn't even return my calls. It was, I'm not about to cry, it's fine. Well, it's ancient history. Can't change the past. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not about to cry. Ugh. You think you'll always live here? Have you ever thought about moving away? It's hard to say. This house means a lot to me. This town means a lot to me. And I haven't had to think about where to live or where to go. But I guess I could see myself leaving for the right reasons. Hey, girl, if it's me and you riding a bus out of Scarlet Hollow alone, I'll be okay. If that's our ending. So we're gonna actually meet Reese today, right? Heck yeah, we are. If Dr. Kelly tries to turn us away again, we can just sneak in. Nothing will stand in the way of us in friendship. What's he like? I'm not about to ruin a cool and mysterious introduction by telling you. That's so fair. I think you'll like him though. Yeah, see, and I don't like either. I personally don't like either of these. Are you sure he's real? At the very least, he was real for most of my childhood. If he's a ghost now, that's even better. You can tell us what being a ghost is like. Yeah, leave it at that. What happened to your parents? Can I ask? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, hon. Stella tenses. Car crash. They were taking me to college. Jesus Christ. And yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, I didn't wind up going to college. Not much more to be said. I'm so sorry, Stella. And that's why you've been so nervous around cars. It's okay. It happened. Nothing I can do about that. Dude, we 1000% can. It means a lot to me that you care. I just really don't like talking about this. How's the food coming? The timer goes off and Stella excitedly pops open the oven, pulling out a tray of delectable biscuits. Funny you should ask. Looks like we're done here. Sorry, hon. With that, breakfast is served. Oh yeah, that's a fresh biscuit. All right, let's get some eyes on these. Oh, that's honest, dude. Oh my God. Gift of the gods right there. Still not as good as the diners, but if I could capture that kind of perfection, there would be no mountains left for me to conquer. Better to have the thrill of a challenge. I'm so glad you came over today. I've been having a little bit of a hard time sleeping the last couple nights. I'm sure you can relate. I think I needed a nice slow morning like this, just hanging out with you. As you and Stella start to dig in, you're interrupted by a phone alarm sounding off. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. It's Mayor Jimmy's day. It's Mayor Jimmy Day. If they're even still doing it after last night. Wonder how far the news has spread. Either way, it's a good excuse to meet up with Oscar and see how Rosaline is doing. Gretchen barks at the mention of Mayor Jimmy. Oh good, we can warn him of the coming danger. I do remember Mayor Jimmy. I think that's the last bit I really remember. I don't think he'll be very receptive to that warning. It'll be a blast though. Let's finish up and head on over. I'll make sure to bring some biscuits for the mayor. Spend some quality time with Stella. That's what we just got. Southern hospitality. God. Love you, Stella. You and Stella make your way to the library. It's busier than usual. A small crowd has already formed in a corner of the main foyer. No, we're just waiting. Now we're just waiting on Kanika. Oh. Thank God we have something to do this morning. My family's been driving me nuts. Yes, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Erin to the mayor for like the entire time I've known her. I've never gotten to introduce someone to the mayor before. It'll be worth it. Trust us. All right, shall we? Y'all ready? Burr, 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 burr. He's a dog. There's Mayor Jimmy. And if you didn't know this and you're watching this, America actually has a few cities like this. That's how bad it is here. It's cute, but it's not funny. Because I had to look it up if that could be a thing. And that's how I found out. It's here and there over here. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. Y'all, and this is exactly why we're going to have to do the Talking to Animals run. I think that'll be my next run. I'm going to date Kanika. I'm going to talk to animals and know the occult. Because I have to talk to Mr. Jimmy here. Mr. Jimmy? Sir? Mr. Jimmy, sir, mayor? You haven't met the serious man by his side, but you have to assume that he's the mayor's handler, bodyguard. He holds out his paw as if to shake your hand. Dude, it's lovely to meet you, Mr. Mayor. 1,000%. You reach forward to take the mayor's little paw in your hand, but his burly security detail stops you. No paw shaking, only head pats and ear scratches. Loud! This is fucking killing me. Isn't he just the cutest? It's the best part of living in Scarlet Hollow, besides the nature. You're probably not wrong, honestly. All the pine woods out there would be beautiful as shit, and having a cutie as your mayor would be pretty cute. Even though it's a sign of a really big problem here. All of my friends and Winnie's Biscuits. Oh, and the close-knit small town community, of course. But having a dog mayor is a close fifth. No contest. Gretchen squirms in Stella's arms, straining to get at Mayor Jimmy. Good girl. Hey, whoa, Gretchen. Calm down, old girl. You're going to pull a muscle. Miss Richmond, I'm going to have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. I should have known better. These two have never been able to get along. Stella walks off, struggling to hold Gretchen back. Kanika is quick to follow. I guess I'm following them because I can't talk to you privately. Next time. Next time, Jimmy. Next time. Oh, that's. I was like, who's over there? So there's all the folk up to meet the mayor. That's cute. That's cute. Don't recognize any of those folk. Oh, you look creepy as shit, dude. I'm sorry to just judge a book by its cover because I probably look. Shit. Honestly, you threw those clothes on me, I probably wouldn't look much fucking different. Just fuck me, I guess. but. Before you can catch up to your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Oh, I didn't notice the cross. I didn't notice that. Sounds like Gretchen and the mayor have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're Aaron? Everyone's been buzzing about you. I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna say, hey, you know what? Hey, you know anything about ghosts? I'm not gonna talk crap about my aunt that I never really met. That doesn't make sense. Ghosts? Well, I've never encountered one myself, but I have heard stories of folks who have been visited by their loved ones from beyond the grave, and it seems like it provides them with a sort of spiritual healing, like their beloved relatives are watching over them, even in death. Is this about Pearl Ann, or perhaps your mother? Have you been visited by her? No, Oscar's place is haunted. I think we need... I mean real ghost stuff. Scary stuff. I think we need an exorcism. Oscar's house is haunted and we're investigating tonight. Oh, like a Scooby-Doo episode or something. I'm afraid I don't buy into that particular notion. It's a bit too spiritualist. Fair enough? Now, if it were a vision of one of his parents trying to contact him from heaven, I could understand that. But I simply don't believe in malicious spirits, lingering neither in heaven nor hell, jumping out of closets to scare us. Must be nice. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for whatever it is he saw. Yeah, don't even try to start looking for logic. That's all I'll say. I'll be polite. I'll be as polite as possible. Don't look for logic in the people like that's views. You're not gonna find much. Yeah, like what makes you decide what ghost is and isn't around? Like, like okay. Like, you believe in some ghosts and not others? What makes you an authority on that? I have a degree from one of the top seminaries in the country. Oh, so you were taught by other human beings to teach other human beings. So where's this? Where's the side of actual authority coming in? I'm just hearing that you were taught by other people. I took a whole class on ghosts, so I suppose that does give me a certain authority in the situation. That's fair. But if it was a whole Christian class on ghosts, I'm gonna discredit it. Okay. So well, I trust Oscar. I'm gonna trust the person living in the house, and he's dealing with it every day. I'm sure Mr. Gutierrez saw something, but I'm just suggesting he may have misinterpreted a sign from the beyond. A lot of folks are frightened when presented with such visions. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Well, I'm gonna go. I should go. It was nice meeting you, though. Of course. And if you find yourself in need of counseling or spiritual guidance, you know where to find me. That sounds lovely. Thank you. Really? Oh, that's great. Sorry, I just don't usually get positive responses when I ask folks if they want to come up to the church. Anytime that works for you, just swing by. I'm sure I'll be around. I'll probably never go. I'm just being polite and kind. I appreciate your offer. Your offer is one of kindness. Thank you. Good day. It was lovely to meet you. And have a blessed day, Aaron. You too. The pastor leaves you be and joins the line to see the mayor. I don't see him. Nothing to do now but catch up with your companions. Sorry, y'all. Whoa. Okay. Suit jacketless Oscar. Bro, it was. Hi, sir. Hello, sir. Shave off all that body hair and we'll talk. I heard from Aaron what happened. Oh, dude, I'm just glad she's okay. Seriously, like, yes, it's a real serious life-altering injury, but she's okay. She seems in high spirits right now, but they've got her on some pretty strong pain medication, so I'm not sure how she's going to feel when that wears off. Yeah. And it was the whole foot. Dude, yeah, it was up on the ankle. Yeah, because it was like, again, it was up on the ankle that happened. It's bad, but she's alive, and we'll both be able to move on from this. We just have to get through the tough parts first. I should have done more for her. You don't have to beat yourself up over this. She's actually been talking about you all morning. She's really happy that you were able to help her and all her little friends. She keeps saying how much she wants to bake you a cake. Of course, we need a real kitchen for that, not just a hot plate. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I better get going. I was only supposed to come back to pick up a few things, but then the hospital called and said there had been some big bus accident on the highway and they need the beds, so I have to come pick her up. Even though our house is still haunted and the only place she can lie down until then is the dirty back room that drove her away in the first place. And Mayor Jimmy Day is happening. Sorry. So, dude, no, that's a shitty day. That's a shitty day. I'm just a little overwhelmed. Yeah. That's a lot on all sides. It's okay, Oscar. We're here to help. Would it help if Kanika picked up Rosalina? Could she do that? Yeah, we're gonna go get that ghost. You could always go ahead and go do a ghost bust or whatever we're calling it while you're out. She'd be able to go right back to her old room as soon as she got back. It's probably a good idea, right? If only, but it doesn't come out during the day. So any busting attempts are going to have to wait until nightfall. I'm still not even sure we can get rid of it at all, Babadook style. I think I'd have to see for myself that it was gone. It managed to trick me a couple times, and I can't handle any more surprises right now. I've got every ghost hunting device known to man. You're in good hands, Oscar. We'll fix this. We got you. Yeah, whatever this is, we'll get to the bottom of it tonight. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm headed out. I'm gonna start doing a deep voice for Oscar. No, I don't. That's not comfortable. I tried that for 2 seconds. I was like, that's just not comfortable. It should be dark by the time we get back. So I suppose I'll see y'all then. Oscar hurries off, car keys jingling as he jogs out the door. Let's head up to Reese's. Maybe we can get him to come ghost hunting with us. Yeah, I think this is about to be where I got to at the very end. I saved right before I think the Reese dinner. You're not gonna try and get Dr. Kelly to let him leave the house, are you? She'll kick us out for even asking. I wonder if he even knows what happened last night. I don't know how disconnected he is from the news around town. Jeez, should we tell him? Gosh, I don't know. Maybe we just play it by ear? Anyways, shall we? Time to go. I don't want to involve. This game definitely gives you enough angles to make you feel like you really have options. Like I'm able to unilaterally involve Tabitha in this if I wanted to. I'm not gonna. I wish I could just text her that I'm okay and stuff. I know, but we're not gonna do it. Shall we head out? The three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. You once again find yourself in front of Reese's house. A cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Yeah, this is the last screen I think I'm familiar with, right here. This lovely shot of his home. It's a nice home, but it's also like they do such a good job of blending like beautiful naturalism with like creepy lighting and shading that still manages to be like off-putting, despite there being like nothing wrong. You know, nothing's wrong with this shot, but like the unevenness of the road right here, like it's just your eyes see it and go, that's wrong. Like that looks wrong. Beautiful art design. Though it's only an early afternoon, it feels much later, the sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. We're a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. That's just extra time you get to spend together. Okay, but what if she yells at... Okay, this is a more poignant question then. What if she yells at us? Door swings open. I've never seen him. He's so skinny. Reese. Yeah, I can officially say that I have not gotten past here because I've never seen him. Okay. So we're all from here on out. It's you and us. It's me and y'all. Hey, dude, what's up, Reese? You look awesome. I'm really sorry about the bum lottery ticket you got, because that's all I can think of for illnesses like that. It's like it happens like, statistically. It's gonna fucking happen to somebody. I'm sorry about the shit lottery you won. Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. You must be Aaron, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Aaron updates. I'm gonna probably try and talk like a little lower as him. Gretchen starts yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's arm as she tries to get between them. Are they here already? I knew you'd show up early, Stella. And you brought the dog. Great. Oh, she did tell you not to. Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. I don't want to be an asshole, but she did literally tell you yesterday. Like, you had a whole day to not bring Gretchen. You had a whole day to not bring your dog to someone who has a very serious illness home. It's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know I always have some of those easy chew dog jerkies stashed away. But we go everywhere together. Oh, that's... I understand. That now I understand so much more. Early on in my run, not on the recorded one, but my first time playing this game, I gave Stella some shit for bringing her dog some places, and now I'm understanding better. It's like, oh, it's you need that dog. Stella, go, yeah, go. Come on, like, come on. What about you, Aaron? You coming in? Yes, ma'am, Dr. Kelly. Oh, sure. Yeah. No, I'll yeah, oh, sure. I'll come in. Yeah. I'm not gonna be weird. Like, you follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Yeah, like, no big. We're all just fellow human beings here. What's up? The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, uncomfortably tidy, to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wandered into a real estate showing. So, how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around in my kitchen. by sitting with my son and being his friend. You wanted to be here, go do that. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then we can have a quick dinner and you can leave my house and go on about your business. Get a little roster shot. All the peeps. But I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. Oh. We still have time now, right? You weren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, none of us, dude, given the circumstances, none of us are going to mind a mess in a room. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. Yes, okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen, I don't care what you get up to. Cool. We'll just be downstairs. You won't even know we're here. You make your way towards the basement stairs. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined to a studio. Discarded canvases line its edges while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. Damn, bro, you do shit like this? I love meeting folk who do artwork like this, like the fucked art where it's like, bro, what's up in here? I want to know. Like, people who like do that for their actual like art expression, it's wild to me. Like, absolutely wild to me. You're awesome. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. Haven't been cleaning much. Yeah, nah, dude, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. Your mom really looks out for you. That's one way to look at it, I guess. It's possible she's gotten a bit of an edge lately. I think my condition has been stressing her out a lot. Dude, I'm just gonna put it like this. It would be really hard to be watching your child dying every single day next to you, and the only thing you can do is like make them comfortable and prolong, quote unquote prolong it. That's rough shit. So yeah, it would fucking stress you out. I would imagine that would stress you the fuck out. It used to be something she thought she could fix, but I think she's kind of accepted that it's just something we have to manage. Yeah. Yeah, that would fuck you up. That would fuck you up. But even if she is a little harsh, she means well. It's like you said, she's just looking out for me. She just doesn't know how else to do it, dude. Like, again. I know you think you need her, but there's plenty of people out there who'd love to dote on you. I'm gonna flirt with you one of these days, Reese. I would love. It would be cute to flirt with the scrawny boy as like a big hot lady, but I'm not gonna do it because Stella's got my heart. I'm so sorry. Okay, look, because the game mentioned it, I'm gonna say it. She is there. I'm done. If you stuck around, you heard it. She's way hot. There, I said it. Yeah, this is the one where I'm like, yeah, like. So I guess if I guess I have to wonder if isolating you from your friends is really looking out for you. I don't think. Does she do that? Like a little. That's the thing. Like it's out of. It's one of those things where I know why she's doing it, but it's a little. She did turn us away yesterday. You came by yesterday? She didn't tell me. I was probably just asleep. She must have forgotten to mention it. I don't know if I would call that isolating. She didn't want to wake me up. I don't think that's her being controlling or anything. Not to cast any doubt on that, but she did say I couldn't bring you any food. She knows that that's how I show my friends how much I appreciate them. And she knows I can work around all kinds of allergies and intolerances. Not gonna lie, it felt weird. I don't know. My body's pretty particular when it comes to food. She just prefers to have full control over what I eat, so... okay, maybe that does sound... yeah, it's like, there we go. Like, that's the thing. We're not... Like, it's one of those things. It's the whole trying to find the middle ground, you know, of not trying to... We're not trying to talk shit about your mom. We're just saying it is good that you know she is being controlling. Like, she is. Like, we know why, and it comes from a good place. Exactly. If I eat the wrong thing, it could really mess me up. So she has to regulate my food. No, we get that. We get that. I don't have the bravery. I couldn't ever. I am just gonna ask if he's filled in. So has Stella told you everything about... He's told you about everything that's happened the past couple of days? Every detail. I wish I could see some of it myself, but, you know. He gestures in futility towards the walls of the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights? Dude, I could break that boy over my thigh. Like, bodily. The doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick. You know that. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to... There's nothing to apologize for, and I appreciate the effort. Really, I do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. That die has already been cast. Exactly, dude. Like, that's... This game does a good job at hitting, like, some interesting emotional turmoils that, like, are horrific to ponder and feel, but aren't just horror, air quotes, you know, quote-unquote horror. But we were talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? You think of my cousin? What do you think of my cousin? Hey, why don't you get with my cousin? Do you have any thoughts on the dishlings we've been seeing? Yeah, they've been coming up to my window at night. What the fuck? Wait, yeah, what? Is that why you texted me that they looked like something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. Dude, that's so fair. If you like woke up in the middle of the goddamn night groggily, saw some shit like that in your window right by your bed or something, and then passed back out, you know, like ended up falling back asleep, yeah, you'd assume that didn't happen. I hadn't put it together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. Dude, yeah, that's them. I think Stella put it best. She said it was if the fucking Pillsbury Doughboy was like a cryptid, or was like an SCP shit. It's like, yeah, that's accurate. He pulls out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. That's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. Yep, they're everywhere, and supposedly they're omens for something bad happening. We don't know if that's true yet, but that's the story we've been told about them. What does it mean that they've been lurking around here, though? I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. Dude, I love him. Agree to disagree with you there. Those things are going to be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. Can you go, what if after we die our souls end up turning into that eventually? Would you... That's the whole thing. We don't get to pick what we look like. We don't get to pick what we look like. To an extent, you know, especially if you got the fucking money, I guess. But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Let's see. What do you think is going on with Wayne? Yeah. Anything? Who? God damn it. Yeah, he's not gonna know who. You know, the guy who's been following Aaron around, being all ominous? Oh, yeah, the slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he has going on. Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the whole look, though, for all our sakes. Do you think the town is doomed? I'm going to ask him. I'm interested in his... I wouldn't ask either of them that necessarily. Really, most people, but him? I'm interested. I think everything is probably doomed at some point. But I guess that's answering it, dude. And that's why I kind of got the answer I knew I was going to get. Because that's something I kind of struggle with sometimes. And I kind of figured that was the answer I was going to get. It's like, aren't we all doomed? Like, isn't the universe doomed? Like, the heat death is going to happen way after we're gone, sure. But, like, it's going to happen. But that's, like, the void thoughts that you just can't let win. Keep your feet on the ground, everybody. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not. But it's not like I have a lot of perspective on what it's like out there. There could be a rioting on Main Street, and if Stella or the doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I would totally tell you if there was a riot. Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I'd hope so, but the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. We'll go ahead and leave it at that. I'm gonna ask about this art. Your art, dude. It's exquisite, dude. We're straight up. Wait, interesting. I got there's two different ones. Oh, never mind. And remain silent. It's exquisite, dude. Thank you, Aaron. I don't really make my art for other people, so it's always nice surprise when it resonates with someone, especially considering how personal these pieces are to me. That's kind of the thing, right? Is like I could just tell, like, you can really tell sometimes when you can tell someone's really making art for themselves. And it's not like there isn't a bunch of art with messages in it that the artist was making for others, and that's still just as sincere. But when you can tell it's a piece for themselves, you know, there's no message here for an audience or anyone else. It's just, sometimes it's even just a therapeutic thing for the artist to be doing. Having other people look at them sometimes feels like I'm having them look over a raw wound. Dude, maybe we're both just fucked up, Reese. I love your art. I don't know what that means about me. You know, I've still got that painting I stole from you back in high school. I even took it to college with me. Make good stuff, dude. Yeah. Oh no, you should get rid of that old thing. It's ancient. Knowing there are people out there who might see something I made in high school is horrifying. No way. It's rad and people compliment it all the time. You could gain a real following if you ever posted these online, you know, seriously, dude. To anyone doing shit like this these days who hasn't gotten onto that yet, do it. Like, literally. Maybe nothing happens over it. Maybe people blow up and love your shit. Like, it's still up to you. You know, you don't gotta. I think I'm okay sticking to sparsely populated late night live streams. Oh, okay. So cool. So he paints these while streaming and people are just hang out with him on it. That's cool. No, dude, that's dope. That's dope. I don't know how you do it, Stella. Having to exist in front of all those people all the time. Yeah. Knowing some version of you lives in their heads. Knowing they expect something out of you that you might not be able to give them. Okay, but if the only time you ever put your art on display is a live stream during school hours, when am I going to be able to see what you've been working on? Tell you what, when I die, I'll leave you my paintings, and you can see them all. And maybe they'll be worth millions since I'll be dead, and be able to rest easy knowing someone had retroactively given my life value. Okay, that's about to make me cry. I relate way too much for Therese, so that's not okay. No, that's not okay. This isn't. Meh. Like, cool, someone got to eat because I was alive? Dope. I want to invite him, but I'm fucking not. So you three go way back, huh? Almost to the womb. The school here is a tiny K through 12. Not exactly a one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. We're lucky we all got along as much as we did. Some kids weren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happened to be born around the same time as some real jerks, and we're stuck with them through their whole school career. Oh, what's that like? Not that we were free from dealing with jerks, like a certain Scarlet I could name. Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Maybe to you. The way she used to look at me, you'd think I rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here, though to be fair, that feeling was more mutual between us. She deserved it, though. Dinner's gotta be ready by now, right? Almost on cue, Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table. I guess that's it for catching up. Hope I'm not ranting y'all's ear off too much, y'all. Make sure you all wash your hands with soap. I don't want anyone sharing their germs. Sure thing, Doc. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She was unimpressed by my manners. She was completely unimpressed by my yes, ma'am. She was like, okay, like, go do it. Great, you answered me. Go do it. You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. Dude, they invade, and this is another thing this game does really well. No, it's not stopping the audio. This is another thing this game does really well is invading your spaces. I thought I was okay right now. It feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. Something that reminds you of the dusty tunnels you narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum just beyond your hearing fills the air, and you feel strange. You are compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. I'm just going to take a look at these pictures real fast. Okay. Oh no, I am getting Slay the Princess. Is there any... I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. I'm scrolling, I'm looking. There is not. Unless I scrolled too quickly. I'm going to go just a little bit slower back up for a second, but I'm pretty sure all of those were opens. Yeah, I didn't miss one. They're all open the door, okay. Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand, your heart full of both deep dread and a compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Well? There's something compelling about this door. No, there isn't. Now wash your hands. Return to the door. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind the door. What the hell is happening? Oh, no, you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down. She grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away. You do as she says, cleaning up under her watchful eyes and allowing yourself to be ushered back to the table and away from the door. I was worried my powerful build was going to get me through there. That scared me a little bit. That's a cool shot. The lighting in this game is so good. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food, and Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense, his shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. She sits opposite you at the far end of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. Powerful build. It's a position of authority, where her height gives her a vantage point over everyone else. No one at this table does anything without her noticing. It almost feels like, despite the presence of your friends, this is strictly a conversation between you and the doctor. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is the pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I work too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. Well, you have excellent taste in brands. And if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauces, No, thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. You didn't tell me they came by yesterday. You were asleep. I didn't want them to wake you. But you could have told me. Why? They were coming over today anyway. Oh, see? I would just rather know these things. I'd rather know my friends cared enough to come try and see me yesterday. Noted. Yeah, and that's the thing. If she learns from that and does do better, then okay. Oh, I will not do that. Excuse me. I will not say that. About Reese. Oh yeah, we're gonna just do this. Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. We're gonna talk about something good about your son. He has a lot of skill honed through practice and dedication. I can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. I'm not gonna ask that. I'm not. Oh, this isn't my business. Cause y'all, even Kanika and Stella have more right to talk about shit like that than me. I am a person who she has met once. We're gonna ask about the danger. You're a doctor. Where were you last night? No? Has anyone come in suffering from hallucinations? I'm gonna ask that because we've had some strange visions here and there. I'm not at liberty to discuss private medical information. Well, we're not. I'm not asking for a name. I feel like, maybe not. Maybe I'm not correct on that, but I feel like a doctor, if they felt like it, could tell you if a patient had something. You know what I mean? Not like a distinct patient, but again, we're not at the hospital. We're not asking about a specific room or person. I think a doctor, if they chose to, could be like, yeah, we've had some stuff. Like, yeah, we had stuff. It could help our investigation into the strange goings on. It's not like you have to name names. Yeah, exactly. Like, we're not asking for like a distinct thing. Into what, the mind collapse? Like, kinda. I think this is best left to professionals, Stella, not to someone who runs around in the woods with a camcorder. Ow! The things that we have to take to the chin and just accept. Like, okay, sure, completely just talk shit about my profession. Okay. I know I'm not a doctor, it's fine. Judging by the police response so far, Dr. Kelly, I don't think it is. We saw some stuff down in the mines last night that I struggle to explain. Maybe if we knew if there were any minor suffering from hallucinations, we could just rule it out as a gas leak, but you were in an abandoned mine. The chances that you were huffing something dangerous and hallucinatory are through the roof. Leave it at that and treat it as the tragic accident it was, not like some kind of mystery to unravel. Do you know Sam Wayne? Yeah, I was about to be like, wait, like, something supposedly happened to Mr. Sam Wayne. Do you know a Sam Wayne? Distinctly? Yeah. Dr. Kelly takes a moment to think. Oh, okay. Doesn't ring a bell. Someone you know? Damn it. Someone who's been following Aaron around. Super mysterious guy. We have reason to believe he might have caught some kind of weird illness at the mines. He definitely looks like he could use medical help, so please let us know if he shows up or anything. If there's someone harassing you, you should get the police involved. This isn't any of my business. Small talk. Thanks for putting this together, Dr. Kelly. Yeah. I don't usually have to cook for so many people. I'm just glad there's enough for everyone. Oh. See, you can see the smallest glimmer of her, like, right there in that shot. Before, like, shit got rough. It reminded me of what it used to be like when those two would come over. Hungry teenagers eating me out of house and home. Yeah, we're gonna give a little small moment for that, because that, you can see like the extra warmth in her eyes right there for just a moment. I should have charged your parents for all the food you kids went through. Honestly, it was like I was running a restaurant, not a doctor's office. Dude, 1000%. What were Kanika like? What were they like as kids? Noisy and messy, like all kids. And they always had those little projects. Videos or crafts or animal rescues, whatever it was that had captured their imaginations that week. Yeah, she looks so much happier for this moment, reminiscing for a second. So like I said, noisy and messy. Didn't we bring a dead squirrel into your house once? Oh God, not the squirrel. I remember that squirrel. Didn't you think that Doc could Frankenstein it back to life or something? I was like 12. I was very susceptible to what I saw in media and very sad about that squirrel. That's one of those things that keeps me up at night. I still feel guilty about bringing that thing into your house, Dr. Kelly. Yeah. I'm just glad you didn't make it a habit. I kind of want to know that, because they've both been around. How well do you know Tabitha? Not very. Yeah. I'd know her a lot better if your family didn't seem to be so afraid of doctors. I can count on one hand the number of times she's been in my office. Really? Really? And she said family, not just my cousin either. So no wonder everyone but that old Edwardine died so young. Hopefully your mother was better about taking you to doctor visits. So wait, we all die young? What did you just say? Wait, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something genetic at play. It's much better to catch those things early on. Yeah, wait, did you just tell me that most of my family dies young? Like my genetic family? Like biologic, whatever? Why didn't you want me poking around the clinic? You seemed awfully guarded about me checking out that door. Because it's closed. Doctors don't usually just let people wander around their clinic. That's super true. It's like because it was a closed door in a doctor's office. What the fuck's wrong with you? Of course, Dr. Kelly. We would never. I'm sure Aaron is just joking, right, Aaron? You know, I can't say I ever felt drawn to the place before, but the secrecy is starting to make it feel awfully compelling. Stella, don't you think of getting any ideas from Aaron. No one is playing hide and seek in my private offices. Not today, not ever. Aaron, she doesn't need any more bad influences. Yeah, but what if it's haunted? This place was built out of an old Civil War hospital, right? What? It was a TB clinic, too. What? Tuberculosis, to anyone who doesn't know what the TB is. Consumption. Dying of consumption. Double haunted. I can't believe I never went ghost hunting here. Are you sure you don't want us to check it out? We'll have a whole bunch of extra experience after tonight. It's not haunted. No, yeah, dude. It's not haunted. Do not ghost hunt my house, please. Do not. And I think that's about it. We're almost gonna go ahead and let that clicky picking at store-bought spaghetti and dinner rolls. So I was wondering if we could maybe watch a movie sometime this week while Aaron is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever going to change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. And I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone, just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends over. Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. But I'm gonna tell you, Doctor, the friction came from this. Like this is happening, and this is how stressful things are for him. But just let him have friends over, and don't stress him out over having friends over. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix. Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Okay. Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it. I knew this would be too much. Fuck. Everyone get out of my house, please. Just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. But we can't just leave him like this. Now is when he needs his friends most. No, now is when he needs me the most. I am his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that. And he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So just leave, please. We'll get out of your way. And if I'm wrong, y'all, and on future runs I learned that she's all fucking wicked and shit, then fuck me. I'm being way too sympathetic to everybody then, I guess. But everyone in this damn game has some pretty stressful ass shit going on. The three of you are rushed out the door. We'll be back, Reese. I hope you feel better soon. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces. The click of a lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. Something weird happened when I went in to wash my hands. It was like I was forced to try and break into the clinic. Forced how? It was like something was making me go there. I wonder, was it like that carving in the pit last night? Before you had that seizure, it was kind of like you were hypnotized. I wasn't there, but I guess I'll just take your word on it. Hypnotism seems like a step up from what we've been dealing with, though. I mean, I don't know. A lot happened last night, but the whole thing was very trance-like. I guess it was kind of similar. What if there's another carving in there? That'd be so weird. If there is, I wonder if it'd give you another vision. Maybe these things have happened to... Maybe these things have something to do with the ditchlings? You're not suggesting we go poke around in there, are you? Of course I am. Maybe tomorrow? I'm not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on the bad vibe Aaron got. What a lovely dinner. Sure, lovely. That's a word you could use. Getting sick off 2 bites of plain pasta. Dude. There's seriously something up with Dr. Kelly. The way she was rushing us, the way she was trying to keep us away. I know that Reese is fragile right now, but too fragile to watch a movie with friends? I will say, I don't want to believe this, but we did watch Reese take pills right before food, and while that's probably normal, we're trusting the doctor to give him the right pills before that food. This game's got me all twisted. He does seem pretty fragile, but I think you're right. She's being a little too overprotective. I think it goes beyond being overprotective. I think she's hiding something. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gretchen and get going. The sun is setting and we wouldn't want to miss a second of ghost action. Stella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kanika follow her down slowly the darkening street. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Okay, I can count, I think, 3 creepy motherfuckers in this shot. Tell me if I am missing one. And can you count them? Let's go right ahead. Maybe Kanika is right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. Your fists have gotten you this far. There's something in there. You can take it. Yes, we got 2. A ghost hunt seemed like the perfect place to sneak in some smooching under the guise of splitting up and searching for clues. Excellent. Maybe a special someone might be interested in breaking off from the rest of the group. Stella, you want to go, like, kiss in the romance section? I think that'd be, like, really, really fun. Just call me crazy. I think that'd be really stupid and silly. Would that be stupid and silly to do if we just went and made out in the romance section? Just as its exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left. Let's get a little shot of this too. There's the cat named Pixel. Hey, bud. God, it'd be pretty cool to be like an occupation cat, like a cat who like just lives in a store or a big place like this, and like that's your abode. That's your abode. That's pretty dope. Hey, Oscar, are you back yet? You can't yell in a library. That would be weird. You can't yell in a library. It's like against the rules. It's closed. It's after hours. Rules only apply before 5 p.m. And now it's our domain. Hey, you're just in time. Rosaline is situated in the back room. Alexis is going to keep her company while we hopefully get this all sorted out. Oh, awesome. Alexis is the teen we like. She's the one that actually cared about Rosalina the whole time. I'd love her to be able to sleep in her own bed tonight. How is she doing? She's not quite as chipper as she was when she was on stronger meds, but she's still doing surprisingly well. Alexis has been by her side nonstop. She's been a really good friend. Rosalina and I are both lucky to have her right now. I'm glad she's back home at least. And we'll be able to get her back into her real home in no time. I've come fully loaded. I got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared cameras, UV light, video cameras, salt, flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microphones, Sharpies and paper for I was about to be ready to write autonomic writing because I thought that's what they were going to write, but automatic writing, sure. I think the bigger word is autonomic writing, but that might be a different thing entirely. Matches and candles for, yeah, you really did. She brought everything. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know what might come in handy. And dude, they are not just toys. They were marketed as toys. Do not mess with them. And if you're going to mess with those kids, salt ring. I'm not joking. Put a salt ring around it. Pull a salt ring around it before you do anything with it. There you go. PSA over. Wow, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff ready to go? In a straight up ghost hunting bug out bag? Yeah. Of course I do. Dude, I just imagine a closet with like multiple duffel bags, and like one's labeled like ghost hunting, one's labeled post-apocalyptic, like one's labeled zombie apocalypse. Like she literally, I imagine just all the bug out bags. I love it. I actually stashed a couple of bags. Dude, I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? I wasn't about to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in light and pop out to grab more stuff once things start getting spooky. I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying. And after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. This whole town is one big supernatural death trap. Yeah, we're gonna do it. This whole town is like one big supernatural death trap. Hopefully not a death trap. It's not like anyone's died and I live here. And Stella being like, and I live here. Please don't say that about where I live. Yo, don't rush off ghost busting without Zane. No way I was gonna forget your promise, Stella. Oh, hell yeah, he showed up. This was the other teen we liked because he also cared. Zane, what's up, bud? I was confronted with my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Now let's go mess with some ghosts. I hope my house is big enough for 5 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and get started. It's through the back. Follow me. So it's okay, so his home is connected to that building. Got you. They've been staying in the other side of it. Looks like the sun is almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Hey! Mike, there's my favorite 8th grader. Hey, Rosalina, you're up and about. What's up, girl? You're not doing this without me. If there's a ghost, I want to see it with my own eyes. That is, so the just quick overlay. They were staying in the library because the house was haunted. Her friends kind of made Rosalina believe that he was lying to her about that, and that it was for other reasons he wasn't sharing, which made her kind of get rebellious, and it's what made them end up going into the mines. It's not his fault. They have their own actions, but that's why she's like, no, if someone's gonna fucking see a ghost, it's gonna be me. I lost a leg because of a ghost story that I didn't believe, and y'all are here to bust said ghost. Sorry, Mr. Gutierrez. I tried to stop her, but she was really convincing. She came at me with everything she had. little lip marks all over her face. It's not, but that's just a funny thought. She convinced me, guys. Oh, hi, Zane. What's up? Yo. Rosalina, you're not supposed to be out of bed. Yeah, what the hell? You are seriously injured? You literally lost that yesterday? I doubt it's even closed. Yeah, what the hell? You're seriously injured. You should just rest. We'll have this taken care of in a few hours. I've done enough resting. It's not like hobbling around in the library is any different than hobbling around our house. I miss being there. I miss feeling home. You shouldn't be hobbling around at all. Just take it easy until you're more healed. I've got to learn to walk around eventually. It might as well start while I'm still on pain meds and our house is a one-story. It's not like I'm climbing Everest. All right. Rosa, you need to rest. As if. I can't get any rest in that crappy little back room. I want our house back, and I'm coming with you. Crappy? Since when do you use language like that? And we have this taken care of. Nearly half the town is here to help. What are you going to do, old man? You can't stop me? I'm injured, remember? I'm not that old. You better turn around or I'll ground you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm as grounded as I can get. And I'm fine. This doesn't even hurt. I don't feel anything. That's because you're on painkillers, Rosa. It doesn't mean that. But Rosalina ignores him, grimacing but confident. She hobbles forward on her crutches. Oscar says and does nothing to stop her. Dude, because that there is a certain point. As a parent, you said your piece. You made it as plain as you could. Going further than that wouldn't be fair to her as like a living being. She's her own living being and she gets to make choices. Yeah. She gets to make her own choices too. Especially by 8th grade. It's like, dude, she gets to make some calls now. I'm sorry. Learning how to slowly cede control of your child's life to your child as they grow up is massively important to any parent hearing this. Massively important. You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. Let's get a little shot of this. This is a cozy place. This is a cozy little home. A little cat tree right there for Pixel. Okay, it looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. Like, yeah, like that. None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture. But I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. You might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. I wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people around. Yeah, because we got me, Kanika, Stella, Rosalina, Alexis, Zane, Oscar, and we're going to count you too, Gretchen. So that's what, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including the dog? Wait, is it just me, or does it suddenly feel colder? It sure does. I definitely feel that. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple degrees colder, but that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa, a genuine cold spot. I gotta snap a pic for posterity. Posterity. Is that it? This isn't very scary. The ghost is just scared because I'm here. It knows it doesn't stand a chance. Maybe it's chill. I don't know, if I were a ghost, I'd be mad. Same, dude, same. If I ever end up as a ghost and I end up somewhere, you're gonna be lucky. Because like I'm just gonna be, what's up? I'm just here to watch what you have on TV. What are you streaming today? What are you watching today? I'm bored. If you saw what I've seen, I don't think you... Okay, so it's not a chill ghost. It's an interesting point, though. What if ghosts usually are friendly and they're only terrifying because they don't know how to be anything else? That's... Dude. I think, again, my whole belief was there's a spectral biome after death. That we're all still here in a whole different state of being. That's it. Yeah, like, I know if I were a ghost, I'd just vibe. But what if my vibes were bad and I didn't know it? I shudder to think of the possibilities. Okay. Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. Okay. That feeling again. Like the mines, like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you aren't sure. Someone spill some wine? Yeah, whoa. This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain. Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back. It's just a stain, Dad. Can we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Let us get scientific about this. If you've scrubbed the stain out a bunch, maybe that's part of a summoning ritual. If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. Have you tried tearing up the carpet? Like, what's under there? Like that's the whole dude. Like, seriously, like that'd be my first thing for something like that. Is what's under here. If you did scrub it clean and it came back, okay, what's under here? What's going on? Who's telling me stories? In a house owned by the government? Nope. I'm not messing with their carpets. I'd rather scrub ghost blood out of it every day than have a government take me to court for destroying their property. It could be a good idea. This could be a sign of structural damage. I'm sure the government would rather know about it now than wind up with a bigger problem down the line, right? Plus, there might be something written under there in blood. What's up, Stella? Only one way to be sure. Yeah, dude, we're cutting up that carpet. Yep. Yeah, yep. Stella just getting right into it, not even waiting for confirmation. Oh, dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. Okay. And everyone shits themselves. Yeah, and even Oscar is like, I'm scareder now than I was. So that's what's been doing that. You definitely should have pulled that up before now. What if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there? Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. Dude, right. Dude, that's the vibe, but not for my big strong oral. We're going down there, right? Yeah. Big strong girl going, what's up? We're doing, right? Like, we're doing that? This is even better than finding a message. Of course we are. But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. And look, all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh, yeah. This is super haunted. All right. You've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. You know, last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever it is under that hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the caulk around the edges and leaked through to the carpet, and it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. That... Ooh, Kanika! It's not mud, it's blood. Human blood. You did? You already tested the substance? Maybe you tested... Kanika, this is the part where it's like, look, you can be a skeptic, you can't be an idiot. If he literally did test the blood, maybe you tested it wrong and dirt was blood? Like, no, hon. Whatever it is, I need to know what's down there. I need to know what's been under my bed all these years. And you need to know what cost you your foot. Yeah, there's an old hatch in the floor that someone tried to seal up. We're not leaving until we've explored every nook and cranny. Hey, have you considered they may have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe? Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding could have made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. I'm going for it. Oh, that shot. You come to an Oscar's living room. Wait, what? You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale with an undercurrent of mold and earth. You feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. Hello? Is somebody there? There's no reply. They weren't in the library. Look for your friends in Rosalina's room. Whatever just happened was weird. But your friends are probably still in Rosalina's room. You head further into the house. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze. Movement stir as a figure cloaked in shadows rise to the attention. No. Stella, who are you? What are you doing on my property? Stella? Stella? Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. Stella? Snap her out of it. I'm not playing with this. You grab Stella by the shoulders, attempting to shake her from her trance. But as you try and pull her shoulders, it's as if she's held back by invisible ropes. I wish I could say the name. You should have stayed gone. You absolutely shouldn't have shown up here of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what Father might do. This was a mistake then. I shouldn't have come here. I don't know what to do. This was a mistake. I shouldn't have come here. I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides Father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Oh God, Stella. Stella, you're not dead. Stella, you're not dead, right? Tell me you're not dead? You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. I'll get you out of here, Stella, I promise. She's gone. Along with the shadow in the corner of the room, you're alone again in this strange garden. I can't leave. I can't. You move to follow the narrow path through the foliage. I can't leave her. As you step forward through a single door, standing solitary in the middle of the garden appears before you. Enter. Wait, as you step forward, a single door appears. Walk past the door. This door shouldn't lead anywhere. It's just a door. Wherever Stella is, when it isn't through here. And you step forward. Turn back. It's gonna be there again. Stella, please be okay. Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figures from the garden sits in the corner ever so slightly more defined. My fucking heart. My fucking chest. Junior, pack your things quickly. Hurry. Maybe we should run him out on a rail too. Make an example of the whole family. Jesus Christ. Rush the shade in the corner. And is the shadowy figure in the corner dictating the flow of events? The last thing you're going to do is wait to find out. You plant your feet against the ground and launch yourself into a powerful tackle. Only much like your attempts to move past the door in the garden, you don't actually go anywhere. It's suddenly as if the floor beneath you has become a treadmill, and try though you might, you find yourself comically running in place. Please, he's only a child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. There were only children, too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. I'm doing it. I'm packing. I'm packing. Please stop yelling. Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. And as for you, lady, what makes you think you're going to be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours? Oh my God. Rosalina, you have to be in agony right now. I'm going to figure out a way to help you. Trust me, boy, the coppers ain't coming here tonight. And what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have had you working in the mines too, instead of lazing around in that big house. Maybe you would have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out, unless you want to go up in flames with all the rest of your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave. Am I supposed to be you? It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones, even better than these. It's good for them. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you. Please let me out. Please let everyone be okay. Alexis and Rosalina are whisked away, leaving you behind in an empty room. Please. Please let everyone be okay. But before you have the chance to think, another door creaks open, and what you thought was the ceiling. There you are. This is quite the maze, isn't it? And absolutely crawling with these miserable little parasites. Bottom feeders. You try to get a beat on a good angle of attack, but the strange geometry of the room has you at a loss. Talk. How did you get down here? I followed you in. I'm never very far behind. As he approaches, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocated flesh with a tinge of saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay. Shall we find the end of this little maze? There's no need for you to run away from rain. You step past him and walk into the void. You're outside and it's night, a false moon looming massive in the painted sky. Wayne is gone. The night feels thick and warm, the insects lively, their calls unnaturally tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of a pond. Unless your eyes are playing tricks on you, the shadows in the corners keep getting closer. You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you, scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? I don't know what to do, and I'm so scared, y'all. Like, honestly, like, everyone here is at risk, if I'm not wrong, and I am so scared. I'm, like, legit so scared. I got attached to everybody, and I am... My hands, like, are tingling. I'm not okay. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family, and what it did to the two of you youngins. Wait, I'm being too freaked out by what's happening to pay attention to what I'm being told. Childhood sweethearts. Just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? So Edwardine and Charlie, I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you. But it's not for lack of desire, as you well know. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? Who is Enoch? Is he one of those older Scarlets? The powers at work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free. No more misfortune. Not for you. Not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. Kanika mimes handing you something through her hand, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. Right, because Kanika's parents died when they were going to college out of town. And oh shit. Is everyone here cursed to stay here? What's that about misfortune stepping foot outside the holler? Is the town what? Is the town cursed? That's where you'll find them. You need her there. And be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. And then she's gone. It's trying to get rid of me. I'll have to try harder. Do what, Wayne? Let's give a shout out to Wayne, who I hope is still really on my side, because he's at it. He's after it. What's doing this? A resonant, a ghost, whatever it is you call it, the leftovers of a human existence, festering and forgotten, and feeding on the energy of more powerful beings to do this. Pathetic. Dude, I thought you wanted me to stay at the estate, where it's safe, and now you want me to piece together a mystery. What's changed? Events have started that cannot be stopped. Shit. What are you? I'm a friend. And I'll tell you all this, if that's a genuine answer, that's all you ever need to know about a person. You continue forward through the uncanny underbrush. Once again, you find yourself separated and alone. The long wooden corridor stands before you, littered with bottles and rails. God damn, look above the bed. God damn. A figure rises to attention, blocking your way. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. Oscar? As Zane is swept... Oh, these sounds. Oh. As Zane is swept away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. Oscar lies in its center, looking pitifully small. No, I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away. Sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. Oscar, I'm so sorry. Damn it, Junior. How many times do I have to tell you I tried to stop it from happening, but that damned snake Enoch went behind my back. It's okay. You're right. I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept when he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name's cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. I won't let you down. Promise me. I will. Dude, I promise. I'm promising y'all. If that damns my soul, I promise. God damn. Please tell me they're all okay. What a waste of time. Why force you to see any of this? People always think their own experiences are so important. They are, Wayne. We all have a million experiences, and a million of us have the same ones. They are all important. Are my friends dead? They're alive. I'm not sure if they'll stay that way. Dude. Then let's move on. I guess I'll see you when I see you. You move back to the bed to quietly leave through the hole Oscar left behind and crawl through. Oh, for the first time, you and Wayne enter a new room, unseparated. The two of you finding yourselves huddled under a large table. Stella stares through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo from the ends of the table. They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. Oh. It's a gift. Take it. Just let the scene play out. There's no use trying to communicate. Whether with the resident or your little friends. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll try to keep it away from my brother so he doesn't smash it. Though I wish I could make it move like you can. And you can even do the voices. You know, you could probably make real money if you put on a show for people. Just remain silent then. Remain silent. Oh, I don't think that's true. A traveling show? And you'd want me there too? Oh, we could go to towns along the beach. I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful places in the world. Give me a second, y'all. Just reading that fucked me up. I wish I could go back in time to whenever this was and tell them everything I know. As if it would do any good. Hey, trying is everything. Not trying is the lose condition, y'all. It's when you stop trying for shit that you've lost. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. God damn, this game. This game is ripping me up, y'all. It goes from chill to everything crashes to a thunderous black before you and Wayne can get out in another word. Let them go. A single spotlight remains illuminating a trapdoor on the center stage. You feel drawn to it. Yo, this fucking game. It opens. You feel a shove from behind and tumble through the hatch. It's another one. It took some digging, but it's there. Charlie. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. Oh. We can be happy together. Eddie? Oh. Fuck. Wayne is gone once again. And there's nothing here but you and the Howler. Do you repent? That's Charlie up there. Do you repent for your crimes? If this gets me killed, y'all. Yes. Until you do, I cannot die. Sorry, I forgot to read. I'm just sucked into this shit. But until I answer for the Scarlet crimes, I can't rest. I want to die. Please, I've been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years to pay for the years that were taken from me. Dude, I can't do that. I want some of yours. It's only fair. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. Forfeit your years, and I will finally leave. This is... Oh. This is bullshit. The sentence has been handed down. Make your choice. The smell hits you. The now familiar, wet, unwell odor. What an annoying pest you are. But you couldn't keep me out for long. Thank you. Wayne, thank... Oh my god, and everyone's back. Oh my god. So yeah. Hi everybody, did we have fun today? It seems we've exhausted its power. Holding all these bodies hostage must have been quite taxing. Come along, Aaron. It's desperate, but it has no power over you. There's no need to bow to the will of such a frayed and broken consciousness. Leave it to fester. What about my friends? What happens if I just leave? They've already left. They're not a factor. It's okay. Okay, y'all. Okay. Dude. I do love it. There's this. I'm not doing it. Because I have kindness in my heart, but that doesn't mean I'm going to sacrifice myself for what happened to you. I'm sorry this did. Yeah, you're right. I want to help, but I can't justify the cost. You don't need my help. Close your eyes and feel for the stairs. You close your eyes. You fumble in the darkness, reaching out your hands and grasping the air until your palm finds wood. It's the staircase, and you can feel it under your hands. You begin your ascent. Good. You've made it out of the pit. His overpowering smell returns as you place a confident foot on the wooden floor of what you assume must be Rosalina's room. You open your eyes as you try and hold your breath. You feel a hand on your back. You shudder knowing what it's attached to. Don't fall for it. Keep feeling your way forward. Am I dying right now, or is this real? This is why I hate ghosts, y'all, because for all I know, this is killing me. You continue. You feel the doorframe under your palm, and then the sturdy walls of the hallway beyond. Wayne's palm continues to gently urge you forward. I'm trusting you, dude. You stumble into the corridor between the annex and the library. The real world is swimming back into focus. Oh, good. The main doors are just ahead. The real ones. You feel a shove as Wayne pushes you forward. You fall towards the entrance, your legs still unsure of the ground beneath you, and the doors fly open. Shall not be visited upon the sun. Reject the burden of your family's sins. You're outside. It's real this time. A cool autumn breeze blows small piles of dry leaves across the steps of the library. You made the right choice. It would have been so easy to fall for its tricks. I'm proud that you didn't. Because that's the point, y'all. We can take a hold of what our ancestors did, and we can try and do better, but it's not like I'm about to try and uproot my life and move out of America, even though I'm a fucking white boy living here and my ancestors did horrible things for me to be here. I don't feel good about that, but I'm here. Sorry for all the moral and philosophical shit, but that's part of me, and if you watch my videos, you'll get a lot of that, because that's just who I am. Thank you so much, Wayne. This was the scariest I've been in this entire game. Truly. I was almost in panic attack state because I'm fragile. He leaves before you can say anything in response. Thank God you made it out, Aaron. I went to get Mom when I realized you hadn't left the library with the rest of us. I figured if anyone knew what to do, it'd be her. I see someone beat me to the punch. It sounds like you had quite the evening. Rosalina's pain meds are in there. I hope Dr. Kelly is still awake. We'll need replacements right away, especially after everything that just happened. And we'll have to figure out where we're going to stay. Oh God, this was such a disaster. You and Rosalina could always stay with us, Mr. Gutierrez. It's a very kind offer, Alexis, but I'm afraid the stairs would be too much for Rosalina. And I wouldn't want to impose on your parents like that. It's a lot to ask. I can figure this out. Yeah, this freaked me out. This episode got me bad. I'm sorry, I just don't think I could have handled the uncertainty. My big thing truly was this. Like, if I really thought he would have done it, sure, but for all I know, that's just a consistent filtering thing where he's been taking a bunch of people's shit like that. I don't know, so I just used all of you as puppets to try and get to us. Who's to say it actually would have went away? Still, I don't know how I feel about there being this big, dangerous space in town that we're just leaving there. But you're right. There's no way for us to know if that thing was trustworthy. Biggest thing, y'all, is that anything can say whatever it wants to you. Let's see. Who knows what giving up years of your life to the ghost would have done to you? You made the right call, and I'm happy you're okay. Yeah, because seriously, like, if it had told me, like, 5 years, like, I would have even thought about that, honestly. But it's just a house, and we don't even own it. I'm not going to ask anyone to sacrifice years of their life for the chance of getting a rental back for the government. Dude. Thank you for having your priorities straight. I don't think the spirit was lying, but it's much stronger now than it was when you made your choice. If you went back in there, I can only imagine its demands of you would be that much steeper. There's no walking this back. We couldn't bust the ghost, y'all. I honestly, I'm gonna be straight with y'all. If anyone's still listening to this shit, I forgot that's what we were there doing. I got so freaked out and caught up in the survival of my friend group that I completely lost my objective. I completely forgot what we were there to do, because I was so scared. I was so scared. You should take Alexis up on that offer, at least for tonight. Like, yeah, dude. Like, figure it out from there. But, like, I'm gonna peace out. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. Yeah, I've had a lot. See you, Rosalina. See you, Alexis. Later, Zane. Zane walks off down the road. To think that ghosts are actually real. I mean, I know we don't have any hard evidence on us, but we all vividly experienced the same thing. Stella's gotta be over the moon right now. I bet she's not. I bet she's not. That was probably a lot. I kind of thought she'd be rattling off theories by now. Oh, she's just standing there by herself. Her dog's not Gretchen. Gretchen's not with her. Where's Gretchen? Wait, where's Gretchen? Wait, where's Gretchen? Wait, where's Gretchen? Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Stella. I'm gonna go check in with her. Okay. I was like, where's Gretchen? Where's Gretchen? Oh, hey, Aaron. You okay? I'm so sorry I couldn't get you out of there sooner. I'm so sorry, Aaron. I don't think I can talk right now. I'll call you, okay? Dude, that's okay. Yeah, she got used a lot. I think she got the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens, and I doubt that'll change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it'd just make her clam up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay. I'm honestly surprised that she and Zane are the only ones heading out right now. You've all been through something awful, and each and every one of you needs rest. Especially you, Kanika. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. God, what a disaster this whole night has been. I had no idea it would turn out like this. I'm so sorry, everyone. Stop apologizing, Dad. We're the ones who don't have a house anymore. We don't even have the library. There was another carving in there. It's an interesting look for Sybil to make, me mentioning the carvings. Everyone else looked interested. She looks troubled. I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights. And if you and Stella are right, and there's another one in the clinic, I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town, and they've been giving you visions? I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. Aaron, I'd love to discuss these visions over tea. I bet, Sybil. I bet. She's the oldest one here. I never really thought about that either, that she seems to be the oldest member of town, so I wonder who knows the most here. I'm really really sorry, Oscar, Rosalina. It's okay. Worse things have happened to people, and the price was just too high. We'll find a way to pick things up. I know you did everything you could for us, Aaron. It probably was smart to not trust that ghost anyway. You won't have to do it alone, Oscar. You can help yourself to whatever you need from the store. This is a good town, full of good people, Aaron. We won't let this ruin Oscar. I'm gonna head back, y'all. This has been a draining day and a long episode, I think. I lose my frame of reference for these episodes really quickly. It'll all be over later tonight with some, I'll be over later tonight with some bedding and hot tea. I'll have Miles bring you groceries in the morning. Don't be a stranger. And let us know if you need anything, okay? I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika, dear, you haven't been feeling well and you need to get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow, Aaron. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Cool. Kanika wearily treks back to the general store. I'll walk you home after I finish getting Kanika her tea, and we can chat about what just happened. I'll just be a moment. You're too tired to say no. Feels like a big episode, y'all. It might be crazy, but we'll see. You make yourself comfortable for a few minutes while you wait. After everything that's happened tonight, the normalcy of sitting on a quiet and empty road feels like a priceless treasure. I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty to call your cousin and tell her about what happened tonight. She wasn't exactly thrilled to hear from me, but I think I blunted her anger as much as I could. Shall we head out for our walk? Time to go home. The night feels cold, the crunch of leaves beneath your feet deafening in the quiet wilderness, with lots of little ditchlings about. Let's stop here for a bit. These old bones need a moment to rest. Dude, I'm asking it straight up. Are you a witch? She laughs, surprised by your question. I suppose some people might call me one, but I'm just an old woman who fancies herself a bit of a healer. Okay. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that for that stuff. Wayne didn't want to make a deal with that ghost. Of course he did. Some people will never understand the kind of sacrifice that was laid upon the table tonight. If he'd gone through with the deal, it would have been an affront to everything he is. What do you mean? Yeah, like what do you mean? Because, I still think that would have been good, right? Because wouldn't that have freed the home? What is he? What is Wayne? It's like I said, he's just a man. He absolutely is not just a man. Ordinary men don't move like that. Ordinary men don't outclass me. Because I'm big, strong girl. No, absolutely not. He's not just a fucking man. He's falling apart and smells like death. But somehow he's stronger and faster than me. The smile briefly fades from her face. Language, Aaron. We don't use words like that around here. And to respond to your accusation, it's not exactly polite to share people's medical history. I may not have taken a Hippocratic oath, but I still respect the privacy of others. That's enough rest for me. Let's carry on for a bit. What the? They gave us nothing! Except that maybe so she treated Wayne. And he might not be dead, but I don't think he's, alive. You and Sybil walk deeper into the woods, and you're getting closer to the estate. One last rest, and we'll get you home. interesting. There's ditchlings everywhere. There are. And I'm afraid that they still would be this numerous even if you had managed to exorcise the spirit you encountered tonight. Its presence was merely a symptom of the rot in this place, rather than its cause. People are unfortunately just going to have to get used to the sight of these things in the coming days. There was a stone carving of a goat's head and a pack of wolves in that basement. Ooh, yeah, okay. There was something similar in the mines last night, too. A circle of arms and chains. Both of them gave me visions. Was there now? That's quite an interesting development. Perhaps we can discuss these visions over tea? My grandmother had a special blend that supposedly helped with dreams and visions. I'll be sure to have some ready by tomorrow. Maybe it'll help us piece things together. Tea tomorrow sounds nice. Lovely. I'll be looking forward to it. Same. Everdeen killed Charles Jr. Yeah, but it feels like I'm only scratching the surface of things. Is that what the spirit showed you? Your family built one of the most powerful coal empires in the Appalachia. Those sorts of things don't come about without betrayal and bloodshed. Usually true. These are all assumptions, of course. I'm just an old woman who enjoys her tea. And the Scarlet Empire is far older than these rattling bones. If you want the bloody details, I'm afraid you'll have to find them yourself. You ready to get moving again? We'll just get moving again. I am. The estate shouldn't be much further. You and Sybil trek through the remainder of the woods and find yourselves in the outskirts of the estate. I'm looking forward to continuing our chat tomorrow, once you've had some time to rest. Good luck handling Tabitha. I tried to soften her up over the phone, but there's only so much softening you can do with someone that prickly. Bless her heart. Yeah. Get a good night's rest, Aaron. You earned it. Sybil heads back through the woods, leaving you alone to face Tabitha. That's a beautiful shot in the night. Enter the estate. Yep. Hi, Tabitha. I did ditch you immediately, yes. You open the door to the estate as quietly as you can, only to find your cousin anxiously pacing in the foyer. She's been waiting for you. So you finally came back. After last night, I thought we were done with all this running around in secrecy. I guess I was too optimistic. Do you know how stuff like this impacts me? Do you even care? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That struck me real hard just now. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I won't do that again. I won't ditch you again like that. Sorry. Your cousin walks off, leaving you alone. That's super fair. That's honestly, that fucked me up too. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. Before your thoughts can drift away to nightmarish recollections of your house past, of hours past, your phone buzzes on the nightstand. Hey, I'm sorry I ran off earlier. I wound up in a really bad headspace. I care about you so much. Just need some time to get a handle on things. Sorry. I'm sorry, Juan. I let that ghost hurt you. You put your phone back on the nightstand. Whew, it's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes back to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. now commands the entirety of City Hall, a swirling void of wrath and despair that the people of this town will have to learn to ignore. Disaster looms its tallest yet over Scarlet Hollow. Fuck, so we dropped the ball tonight, y'all. We really did. Ooh, I guess I'll see how long this episode went, but this was a journey tonight. Y'all, this really was. sorry for freaking out so much, because I really did. When they took all my people like that, I really lost my my cool. Oh. They'd been friends for so... I'm sorry, Charles. Surely, Charles. 'Cause I don't want that for anybody. I don't want that for anybody. Whew. But that's it for this episode, y'all. That is it for episode 3. That was a hell of a thing. A hell of a thing we just went through. Hopefully, I'll try and make sure the next episode isn't quite as long. Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but I feel like I kept y'all a bit. But we'll see what happens next in this in this mystery. I don't know if it's the Scarlet family that I need to be worried about, or if it's one of those things where they just got that kind of rapport, that kind of reputation, you know, and then went down in history as bad names. I don't know. But we're gonna find out as we go along. If y'all are still here listening to me yap on, thank y'all so much for watching. I love making these videos for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy listening to me lose my shit and whine and spout bullshit. But hopefully I'll see you on the next episode. Episode 4 awaits. And stay alert, stay alive out there. Bye.